My lovers, Scorpio Nation and their lovers, welcome to your August 2019 reading. Yes, I'm doing it way in advance. Yes, I am, because I always want to be on time. So you don't have to watch it now if you don't want to. You can wait until it's almost August. It's your prerogative. But I'm going to put it out now, so I'm always on time for you guys. All right, so by the time you start watching this, I would have launched my Patreon page. So you can subscribe to my page for $5.55, and with that you get access to all my extended reads. Okay, so the extended astrological sign reads are going to be on there. So on the main channel, what I'll do for the astrological signs, I'm going to look at who's coming through to deliver the message. I'm going to look at what are they thinking about you, that mental processing, the logical brain. Then I'm going to look at the blockages in the relationship. Then we switch over to the extended, and there we're going to look at how they feel about you, heart space energy, what they might be hiding from you, what they're not telling you, messages from their higher self, possible actions towards you. And for those of you who are in third-party situations, I'm going to look at that third-party situation for Scorpio peeps. Okay, so besides the astrological signs, and remember, when you're watching these videos, you're going to watch four main things. Okay, you're going to watch, of course, your sun sign. Everybody knows that, right? But especially for love, the moon sign is so important. Rising, a lot of people resonate more with their rising. I don't have an issue because my sun is also my rising in Taurus, right? And of course, your Venus as well, sexy sign. Your Venus is also important. And you know what? If a particular title jumps out at you and you don't even have to have a placement in there, but for some reason you're feeling compelled to watch that video, that's the angels, that's your guides leading you to a particular message. All right, maybe you're in that energy right now, right? So you get access to all those extendeds. All my meditations are going to be up there, my cleansing meditations and stuff. I'm going to start teaching tarot there as well. So if you've been thinking about an energy exchange, but you didn't have enough money for a reading, or you didn't have enough money to purchase a deck or make a donation, $5.55 per month, and you still get something for it, really helps me. Yeah, you know, it's nice. All right, so let's get into your reading. I'm not going to waste any more time. And my little angel there, I love rose quartz, by the way. That really resonates with me. Oh my gosh, your person is falling. Whoa, your person is falling apart, Scorpio. What did you do to them? You know, Scorpio can give people a complex for life. You know that. You see right into the depths of somebody's soul. So when you speak, you can give them a complex for life. I know you. I have a brother who's Scorpio, and sister who's Scorpio. So trust me, more than 3 decades of experience with that Scorpio energy. I know you guys. I remember I'm your opposite polarity, so I pull from you as well, and you pull from me. So I'm down with that Scorpio energy. I know what's what. All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see who's coming through to deliver a message. And this is how you're going to know if this message is for you. If the person coming through sounds like your partner, I remember it's energy. I don't have control over it. So you might be coming through. Your guys might be coming through, okay? So it might even sound like your energy. It might be flipped, which doesn't really help you, but it helps cross watchers. So you have to allow it, right? So if the energy sounds like your person, this is definitely your message. So let's see who's coming through for Scorpio. Who's coming to speak their mind right now? Ooh, a priest. Are you ready to confess your sins, Scorpio? Bloody hell, what have you guys been doing? You guys have been doing naughty things with an innocent. Let's see who this is. All right, so we have a priest. Ooh, Scorpio. So it's in the upright. So we're reading the light attribute. It says, facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So this is a person who naturally channels spirit. So we're talking about a psychic. Right off the bat, they have spiritual gifts, guys. They have spiritual gifts. Unique skills. Okay? And everybody that they come into contact with, somehow they're able to help that person connect more deeply with spirit. Whatever. This is their gift. Okay, this is their gift. They help others connect more deeply with spirit, and they themselves, they're a natural channel. All right, so you might be a reader, a psychic. This is somebody psychic. This is a psychic person, medium, whatever. We have Messiah, but in reverse, so we're reading the shadow attribute here. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So this person likes to be in charge. They think that they know it all. Yeah, this is a know-it-all. They know it all, and they have a bit of an ego. They have a bit of an ego, guys. There's a difference in, having confidence in yourself, and then there's another thing where you believe that you are the authority on a particular subject. That's a totally different story. Okay? So we have a know-it-all here, guys. An inflated ego. And maybe rightfully so. Who knows? Maybe rightfully so. Then we have student in reverse. Let's see what this is about. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So these are like the perpetual students. They go to school forever, and then they do nothing with the knowledge that they gain. It's hoarding in a sense. It's a knowledge hoarding. They're hoarding knowledge, and they don't use it for anything worthwhile. They're hoarding knowledge for knowledge's sake, so that it feeds their ego. So that's the person at the party that's talking over everyone else and putting up that facade like, they know everything. That's the kind of person that's coming through here. We have Midas or miser, and it's the light attribute. It says entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. Delight in sharing's life riches. So this person, natural businessman, natural businesswoman, they know they're visionary, and they know how to put something into action and make money out of it. They know how to create, right? They know how to co-create with spirit. They know how to bring things to life. They have that Midas touch. And maybe that's where the ego comes in, And then it says child, divine, innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. So this person, they may have a special connection with the divine. Maybe, may have a lot more spiritual gifts than others. Maybe there's an air of innocence about them, or it could be that they have managed to turn their life around. Maybe they've taken all the horrible experiences that they've had in their lifetime and returned to that innocence of childhood. So there are people that suffer through a lot of traumatic events in their life, from childhood to toxic relationships, blah 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 blah. A lot of readers are like that. Maybe that's why they can give such good advice, because they've been there, right? And then they turn that pain into purpose. This is what we're talking about here. So it's returning to innocence, returning to the divine, really find the divinity in even the most horrible of circumstances. This is what this person has done. And then it says king, reverse, so the shadow aspect. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. So this might be a bit of a domineering personality. Maybe they feel entitled. Maybe they feel that the world owes them something from their bad experiences, their traumatic experiences. But there's a sense of entitlement about them. People owe them something. Let's get some more cards. I'm going to get 11 of these because it's Scorpio, the 11th. The 11th month. So if this is sounding like your person, and then it says angel in the upright, helping those in need with no expectation of return. So this person's pretty giving. They have their shadow side, they have their light side, just like everybody else. But I do think they really do want to do good in this world, bring a little light to other people, really help others. And I really think it's because they have had some traumatic experiences themselves. They are a warrior. They've fought the good fight. Okay? It says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Right? So this person has had to battle through all the programming of the 3D, all their different, horrible life experiences. It's a fighter. This is a fighter. They have persevered. This is a fighter. And then we have engineer. Ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So this is a troubleshooter, a creative, solution oriented, able to design, and again I'm getting visionary, entrepreneur. They're not afraid of creating something new. They're not afraid to go off that beaten path and try something novel, create something novel. And then we have addict, but in the upright, helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So this person might be a counselor, maybe an addiction counselor, something like that. But again, I'm getting the feeling that they can help you recognize and identify these habits because they have been there before. They have fought that good fight. They might have even battled depression and all that. They have fought that good fight, so they know it. They know what it's like. Their wisdom comes from experience. And then it says gambler in reverse. What does this mean? Relying on luck rather than hard work. So this person relies on the sleight of hand. Maybe they're not about, planning and that kind of stuff. They just, float through life, which is maybe a good thing to let go and let go. But, God, the divine, helps those who help themselves. There has to be some energy exchange. There has to be some kind of effort. Let me just get some water, guys. My throat is dry. I'm sorry. Truly sorry about that. Okay. So now that we know who's coming through, let us see how they feel about you. I like this deck. When they think about you, when they think about your connection, what's that logical brain saying? Now you might hear some white noise in the background. That's it's raining. Even though there's lots of sunshine, there's been lots of rain because we're now in the rainy season. From June to December, it's rainy season in the Caribbean. So hopefully it's kind of soothing instead of irritating. All right, let's go. So let's see how this person is logically processing your connection and you. So when your person thinks about you, they think about this connection. You came out in your reading. Scorpio energy, King of Cups, but in reverse. So this person, whereas before they may have been keeping all their feelings inside, right now they just want to come out and express it, and they don't care how it comes out. They're just bursting with it at this point in time. They have to get this out. Now this could also suggest an emotionally unstable person, okay? Because the King of Cups, Scorpio, that's emotional maturity and stability. But when you see they're in the reverse, it's immaturity. Somebody's very unbalanced here. They might even be depressed. Okay, so that's Scorpio right there. But any water sign at this point, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But the King of Cups is Scorpio. First card out, bam, that's you. Now it could be, this could be how they feel. They feel unbalanced and all filled with emotion. Or they may see you, Scorpio, as being emotionally intense. Too intense for them and emotionally unstable. All right, so when your person thinks about you, thinks about this connection, what are they thinking? Ah, look how it flew right into place. All right, so this person that's coming through, they may see you as a manipulator, or they might be trying to manipulate you, which is a stupid thing to do with a Scorpio. Anyway, that's dumb. Scorpios were born with a PhD in psychology. What are you trying to do? You're trying to hurt yourself right now. Okay, but they yeah, so they may see, they might be trying to manipulate you, or they might be seeing you as a manipulator, not just of the elements, but actual trying to manipulate them. And Scorpio, you guys know you do that. You know you do. You need to stop. You know you do. Right, so this is usually a Virgo, and it's also Mercury. It's Mercury energy, so it could be Gemini as well. So they could see you as trying to manipulate the situation to get a particular outcome, but they do see you as the sun, so they're very optimistic about you and this connection. So this is a Leo energy here. It could be when they think about you, they think about having children with you, but there's a lot of optimism in this card here. What else are they thinking? They're like, Scorpio's intense, and they're really getting the feeling that you're not showing your emotions. Duh. As if, right? So they're getting the feeling here that you're not showing your emotions, or they could be the one hiding their emotions, right? Remember, I told you the energy could be flipped, but the question I did ask is, how are they processing you and the connection? So straightforward, they are seeing you as not expressing yourself. You're not expressing your emotions, or you're emotionally unstable. They may see you as trying to manipulate the situation to get a particular outcome, but they definitely see you as the sun, optimistic, bright. They may think about having children with you, but the overall message here is that they don't think that you are showing all the emotions that you have on the inside for them. Let's get more. When they think about you, I think you trigger a lot of, and Scorpio can do that really, really well. You trigger a lot of their inner wounding that they have not healed. So this is the Four of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you trigger them a lot because Scorpio can look into the deep depths of a person's soul from the first moment that they see someone, and they can find that vulnerable spot. Sometimes it's that vulnerable spot that the person doesn't even know about, and Scorpio just zero ins on that. And if a Scorpio wanted to, they will poke that and send that person nuts, because the Scorpio was born with a PhD in psychology. So I think you really trigger this person. All the unhealed parts of themselves, you trigger. You trigger all their wounding. And that's what Scorpio energy is about. It's about pushing that person to change, pushing that person to heal, whether they like it or not, because Scorpio is changed by force, you understand? So I think you trigger this person hard. And that's why they might resort to manipulation, or they may see you as trying to manipulate them, because I don't think you're trying to, you're trying to manipulate them in a sense in that you're trying to get them to change, right? But they're viewing it as manipulation. Well, it's kind of manipulation in a sense. But you just want them to change, because you see far ahead, you see that end result, and you recognize if they go that particular way, then they can really heal themselves and have a better life. So you're triggering this person. All their inner wounding is coming to the surface. What else? When this person thinks about you, thinks about your connection, what else are they thinking? Okay, so they think there's been some sort of delay in this soulmate connection. Whatever happened, I might pull some cards in it, but I do believe the delay in this soulmate connection is because I don't think you or this person are truly expressing your emotions and how you feel. I think both of you are holding back. Both of you are holding back. I think that there's a lot of fear here. You see, Prince of Swords. This is a Knight of Swords in reverse, right? So the Knight is all about expressing his truth, and he doesn't care how it comes out. But nobody's expressing their truth here. Everybody's keeping their emotions and their thoughts to themselves. And because people are fearful and they don't want to be hurt and they don't know what the other person is thinking, then it's causing a delay in this coming together. Let me get another card for thought process. How are they processing you and this connection? So it's like there's so many emotions pent up inside for you and this person, but nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody's speaking the truth so that, you know, the other partner can have clarity. But the truth is coming. This person is coming to speak their truth. Believe it, buddy. And you know, when they begin to speak their truth, that's going to change the game. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. When this person comes to speak their truth, it's going to change the game, and it's going to end any kind of dysfunctional cycle, any kind of karmic cycle between you guys or in any third party. They're going to wield that sword and cut out whatever doesn't serve them. This person is coming to speak their truth. All right, let's see. So what are some of the blockages in this relationship? Besides people not expressing their emotions, is there anything else we need to know in terms of blockages? So this person right now, what they're thinking about is coming in hard and coming in with the truth about themselves and about this connection and how they feel. What's blocking this connection? Somebody's been indecisive. And I get the feeling that it's both of you guys. You guys just aren't sure of each other and sure of each other's intentions. There's a lot of fear of rejection here. A fear of being exploited, a fear of being manipulated. And that's why everybody here is indecisive. It's like maybe there's been a lot of game playing in the past, either by you or by them. You know, I'm not, putting the blame on anyone. What's blocking this connection? Temperance. So things aren't balanced. There might be karmic debts that still need to be paid off. Or it could be that somebody here is emotionally unstable, and we got that in the very first card. We saw that King of Cups in reverse, and King of Cups in reverse, that's a manipulator. That's somebody who's emotionally unstable. They might be depressed, and we get this card here, Temperance, as a blockage. So the universe is trying to balance out this connection right now because it's been incredibly unstable and unbalanced before. So the universe is keeping this connection apart. This is a blockage. It's the divine. They're trying to balance out this connection here. What else is blocking this connection right now? Somebody has low self-esteem. Whether that's you, Scorpio, or your person. They don't think they're good enough. They don't think they're good enough. And not only that, and this is, okay, so fire signs here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is Sagittarius, and this is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. So this person, one, they don't feel they're good enough, and two, this person might be in a relationship, because when the Nine of Pentacles is in the upright, this talks about a single, emphasis on single, independent, abundant person. When it's in reverse, this is somebody who is codependent, may be operating in a kind of a lack perspective, and this is somebody who's in a relationship. So I do believe there is another party involved here for some of you guys. For some of you guys, there's another party here. Let's get some more cards. Blockages. Eight of Swords. Somebody refuses to free themselves from negative and limiting and defeative thought patterns. So they might have certain thoughts about themselves that are, quite frankly, illusionary, and it's keeping them stuck in a toxic cycle of behavior, of relationships, and they're not freeing themselves from that kind of energy. It keeps them stuck. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. So somebody is not freeing themselves from something that doesn't serve them. It could be addictions, anything codependent, addictions, toxic relationships, whatever it is. This person, whoever it is refusing to free themselves. What's blocking this connection? Communication. People aren't communicating to each other, whether of feelings, whether they're feelings or otherwise. Communication might be a little stilted. So people aren't communicating how they feel. Some people aren't communicating at all. Maybe somebody's been blocked, and you guys might be at a distance from each other, because this is a card of travel. So you guys might be at a certain distance from each other geographically. So that's another block as well. More fire energy here. What else? Let's get 3 more cards for blockages. And then somebody here is experiencing some karma. Karma got their ass. There's a karmic debt that is being paid. And I just said that. Somebody's caught in a karmic cycle. It could be with someone else, or they're just getting their karma. Libra energy here. Let's get 2 more cards. Yeah, there's a karmic cycle still in play for this person. Again, another card of karma. And again, in the reverse. So this is the world. So again, it suggests another karmic cycle. There's a karmic cycle still at play. They have not closed it off. You guys may have met each other on the internet, quite frankly. There's also that message as well. But we have 3 cards of karma. So this is all about being caught in a karmic cycle. Let's get another card. What else is blocking this connection? Oh, you see what I'm saying? The Lovers in reverse. So somebody is refusing to make a choice in love. For some of you guys, there is definitely a third party in this mix. And they are cock blocking right now. Okay? They are blocking all the energy in this relationship. So we're going to go to the extended, where we have a look at the third party situation, because for some of you, there is definitely a third party here. We're going to look at how they're feeling about you, heart space energy. We're going to look at what they might be hiding from you, if it's children or whatever, because that Sun card did come out. We're going to look at messages from their higher self, and we're going to look at future actions towards you by the end of the month of August. So if you're not joining me, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Could you just hit the like button? That really helps as well. And I thank you guys so much. You guys are just great subscribers. Thank you so much.